This is Rob Phelan, an elementary school teacher who's looking to publish his first book, M is for Money. This is MK Williams. She's host of a YouTube channel devoted to self-publishing, and her client, Rob, was looking to produce an audiobook and publish it everywhere. The biggest problem was, where do you find a quality narrator for a kid's audiobook? How do you publish your audiobook in as many places as possible? And what do you do to disperse the free audiobook codes? Over the next few videos, you'll get to see the process in publishing an audiobook. Tag along with us and get to learn more about Rob Phelan and his children's audiobook publishing process. Finding a quality narrator for an audiobook can be difficult, especially if you're working on a tight budget. While you can find great audiobook creators on distribution platforms like ACX and Findaway Voices, you'll miss untapped talent at a respectable price on Fiverr. Yes, I am a fan of Fiverr. No, this is not a sponsored video. Selfishly, I wanted to see what Fiverr had to offer in top-tier talent that didn't break the bank. So, with Rob's permission, we searched for 3 narrators on Fiverr. That way we had options. If you're planning to publish an audiobook, you don't have to hire 3 narrators. This is simply just to show you that you have options on Fiverr.
Why don't we just start it out really simple? We're gonna go ahead and put audiobook narrator. So I like seeing pro verified, but again, that comes at a higher premium. Question for you. Do you see a male or female voice narrating your audiobook?
I would love to hear a male voice.
Excellent. So this makes sense. So this is definitely going to eliminate a lot of selection. So, okay, we want to go English, obviously. So we want to go male. So we're going to hit apply, and it should be able to narrow that down.
Tutorials and presentations, explainer and whiteboard videos, podcasts,
possibly in the closet or behind the...
He chased the first little pig, who ran straight into his house and slammed the door. The wolf yelled out, little pig, wow, let me come in."
Okay, I'm digging that. I don't know about you. How do you feel, Rob?
Yeah, that's a big winner right there. I like that one so far.
I knew things were getting quite out of hand.
"Why don't you stop talking and let someone else share an opinion?"
exclaimed Leo Lion, moving menacingly toward the front of the room.
What do you think?
It's another good one, yeah. I like the variety of voice.
Seriously said, "We'll have to remove the shell on your head." Shelley's tiny heart filled up with dread, and with teary eyes she glumly said, "My shell helps me play. I don't want it to go away. Dear actor, is there no other way?"
Dude, that guy, he just beat Dummy Man in my opinion.
I actually have him below Dummy Man.
Really? You're feeling Dummy Man a little bit more? All right, I have a feeling we're gonna probably end up Dummy Man and Voice of Brad and the final cut.
Based on our research, we selected Dummy Man, Brian Tapella, and the Voice of Brad. You'll notice how we paid based on the number of words. With short kids' audiobooks, you'll find some narrators accept payments based on the word count and not the finished audiobook length. This means children's book narrators tend to be more pricey than regular narrators who charge based on the finished audiobook content length. But it certainly beats paying for voice actors to narrate an epic-length novel. That can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Dummy Man cost us about $126.60. Brian Tapella cost us about $121.33. The Voice of Brad cost us $126.60. Now that's the seller and platform fees included. Once they record and I approve the product, we own 100% of the distribution rights and can use it where we see fit. Sadly, we're going to have to narrow it down to just one.
Is for Money, written by Rob Phelan. Narrated by Brad Grahowski.
Hi, my name is Stash the Squirrel. I love saving my acorns and talking about money.
Rob, initial thoughts?
He's got a great narrator voice, and that Stash voice made me crack up.
A is for allowance. Money your family gives you that you don't have to work for. Hi, my name is Stash the Squirrel. I love saving my acorns and talking about money. Everyone uses money in different ways, and the fun part is you get to choose your own way, too.
Okay, so what are you thinking, man? Like, I love the rasp in his voice. For me, it's kind of cool, but I see you're smiling a little bit. What are your thoughts, Rob?
I liked his voice as a narrator voice, but I didn't feel like he did a Stash kind of impression, or I don't know if that was like kind of the creative authority that we kind of let them have if they were going to do that or not. It kind of felt like in that last sentence you tried to be a little bit more squirrely, and it didn't quite sound right. So I don't know. I'm interested to hear more.
Every week, Bailey and her parents give food to people who need it.
Hi, my name is Stash the Squirrel. I love saving my acorns and talking about money. Ask a grown-up to get more fun tips from me, Stash the Squirrel.
Let's hear it, Rob.
Solidly up there. Definitely better, I think, than what Steven gave us. So some notes I had. I like the Stash voice. I thought it's a good differentiation from the narration voice. So it's not like it's the same voice the whole way through. I thought he had good pauses, and we can tell that this is the longest version of the story that we've had so far because he is reading it slowly. He's taking pauses before the Stash question and afterwards, which I really liked. I think it's a good setup for kids.
Ultimately, Rob ended up selecting Brad Grokowski, otherwise known as the voice of Brad on Fiverr. If you want to check out the full audiobook for M is for Money, be sure to visit any online audiobook retail platform, which leads me to, how did we go from finished audiobook to published? Heck, we even got it published on over 40 different platforms. Let's take a look at it in this next video hosted by the illustrious MK Williams. We'll see you over there.